Now streaming on Disney Plus is the Oscar-nominated documentary Fire of Love. This is from just last year, and this is a film by Sara Dosa, and this is a documentary about this couple, husband and wife. This was Katia and Maurice Krafft. They were a German couple who studied volcanoes. They were volcanologists, not volcanologists, but volcanologists. And this film is comprised of photos that they shot that was shot of them exploring and studying volcanoes around the world for several decades. The film opens with footage of them near a volcano, and it tells you this is the last day they would be alive. So it sets a wonderful tone right up at the beginning. And then it goes back to trace their relationship and their relationship via their work, and how important they were in their study, and how much they were willing to put themselves in danger to study volcanoes in hopes that it would help present better early warnings, better understanding of volcanoes, and benefit humanity, really. But these people were like daredevils. Like, there's footage of them with a frying pan on volcanic rock, like frying up eggs, and being incredibly close to lava flows. And it's just, the footage that this couple captured is otherworldly and beautiful and mesmerizing and near like psychedelic at times. And it dates, like as I said, dates back several decades. And you have some narration, and then you have a lot of it is just the people themselves, and it's hypnotic. It's a love story. It's a science film. I think National Geographic had something to do with this. They do, and it's just this mesmerizing study. Like, I watched this on Disney Plus, as it is streaming as part of that subscription. It was in theaters. It is now back in theaters because it's an Oscar nominated for Best Documentary. I would highly recommend seeing this in a theater. I always say that. See everything in the theater. Everything is better in the theater. And you go to the theater, you buy a soda, you buy a water, you buy a popcorn. It helps keep theaters in business so that I can keep going to see movies in theaters. And this was really, really good. I don't want to say avant-garde, but very different documentary. Just the vibe of it was very artistic, very kind of, it flowed like lava in and out. It was very interesting. And the footage of molten lava was just unbelievable. Like, they got that close and shot that footage so that you don't have to. And ultimately, the film sets up the fact that it is not a happy ending for this couple, but they clearly went out doing what they loved, and they went out together. They don't really get into how they probably expired, but you see enough to know that something bad happened, and nobody who was near that bad thing was walking away from it. So I don't have a lot to say about this because there's not a lot very intricate about this film beyond what I said. Unbelievable visuals, very funny at times, very engaging. Katia and Maurice, very engaging couple, and just amazing footage that, if nothing else, this film is bringing this footage back into public consciousness and letting people see it again. I'm sure it was used in documentaries and TV and things like that in the past, and films. I think they used to tour with some of their films and talk about them. But it's just unbelievable, stunning to look at. The film quality does not look like old film for the most part, and I really, really enjoyed it. So available now streaming and in theaters, Fire of Love.